Boys and girls, we are live. We are up again on the show. That is, we have one split day, up 3 other days. Uncle G is 7-1 for the week.
7-1.
7-1.
A plus 145 and a plus 110. Both were dogs.
Yep.
2-0 on dogs. What is that? Like a 3.5 ripper on a parlay? 5-4 ripper?
Yep. I hit my plus 132. And the only reason we lost Ant is because he only played 30 minutes because they kicked the shit out of Denver. Like Denver just punted it. So that's the only reason we didn't win. Like Ant was on cruise control to 30 points. And then they had pulled them because Denver just stopped playing. Right? I mean, they won by 45. I can't control that.
Dude, I think my only loss was because Boston didn't stop firing.
Well,
we make excuses for all of our losses, and I'm making jokes.
But your Rangers win was an insane comeback last night. Like they were down 3-1.
I had them first period too. Yeah. That last period could have been the first. But great day, great week. No matter what we do today, guys, it's a insanely green week.
Yeah.
And I'm even butthurt. I had a 4.5 unit swing. I had fucking
the Reds and Dodgers.
Reds, Dodgers under. 4 runs going into the ninth. I'm under 7.5, 8. All I needed was not them to put up 5 runs in the ninth. And what do? They put up 5 runs in the fucking ninth.
Yeah, that was a wild beat. Like that's just variance, right? Like that wins 98 out of 100 times.
Exactly. So it's okay, but we're still green. We stay green and we're pumping. So you want to start us off with that moonshot? Oh, you were telling me something about golf.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about Scotty a little bit. So not normally do we get an exciting Friday morning, let alone the best golfer in the world getting arrested by a cop that it's just a wild story. So there was a terrible tragic accident. It's not great. A pedestrian died. It's awful. And they were having to route the golfers around, just the golfers, to get them in. Jeff Darlington was standing there. He watched the whole thing happen. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know exactly what happened, but here's what we know. The cop jumped in Scotty's car, drug him out, hooked him. They arrested him. They mugshotted him, and he still made it all. Now, literally the guy that owns Valhalla Golf Club is who picked Scotty up at the police station. Okay. He was printed, booked, everything done in under 2 hours, and he still made his tee time and walked out and birdied the first hole.
Shut up.
Yes.
He birdied the first hole.
Yeah. So the internet memes were world class because, right, everybody's like, okay, Xander and Rory are out here, right? Like paying guys, and then everybody's like, hey, did the cops bet Xander for second round? We love him. Get Scotty off the course. And then there was like Mount Rushmore of like your mug shots of Tiger, Scotty, and John Daly up on Mount Rushmore. Like guys already had shirts printed with Scotty's mug shots. So Scotty, they had him in an orange jumpsuit and he was back at the course already. They already had shirts printed and people were wearing them at the course with Scotty's mugshot on.
How is that possible?
Well, man, all you need is a screen printer, right? You just need a local. They're in Louisville. Like, there's a big enough town to have a local screen printer, right? So some of the guys went to them. Now, here's the thing.
Let me sneak one thing in.
All right.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I laughed, and I laughed really hard when they said, God, white people, this is our George Floyd. I'm not going to lie. Someone tweeted out, white degens or white sports fans, this is our Floyd. So if that offends you, I'm going to tell you right now, you'll never like me as a human. I thought it was fucking hilarious. The videos, they got him walking out to the course with gangster rap playing. I mean, I'm sorry. This is when the internet is worth its weight in freaking Bitcoin.
If he does not wear an orange t-shirt on Sunday out to the course, that is an all-time marketing miss by Nike, because Nike's wearing Nike golf clothes. If Nike does not have him in a bright orange Ricky Fowler t-shirt on Sunday, that is a world-class miss.
You remember who's the golfer that smokes and drinks? He's a legend.
Daly.
You remember his brand Bird Dog or something where they make the bright pants and the bright shirts.
Loudmouth.
Loudmouth. Thank you. Not Bird Dog.
Yep.
I feel like Nike should give him an exemption for one day and make him an all orange top and bottom.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky wore it with Puma for years because he went to Oklahoma State, right? Like my giant background color, walk out in just an orange shirt, and he should have black and white striped pants on. Like Nike should be making those in his size and overnighting them to him right now.
Oh man! All right.
He would be forever loved if he would get. He's already popular. He would start getting into Tiger status if he does that.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Let's get people fed.
All right. So we got a great matchup today with Tampa's at Toronto. Okay. So our moonshot is Davis Schneider plus 460. Okay. Ty Alexander's pitching. Fly ball pitcher. He gives up an insane line drive contact rate to righties. Right. And Schneider has a 454 WOBA and a 423 ISO against his pitches. This is the best odds, your like value that we've had probably this season on a bet.
Wow.
For a moonshot, that is like even if he doesn't win, I would bet this 100 out of 100 times because there's that much value on it. This is insanely mispriced today.
Man, we're giving out some dogs today.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the odds. All right. My Betalytics best bet, I'm going to give you guys the whole story. I'll make it concise. It's officially the Knicks money line, plus 197. That's the line on Bet Openly right now. I also like the plus 6, but we're up so many units this week that I'm going to make a run at it. I'm leaning money line because we're already up, 4, 5, 6 units this week. So I'm going to apply it to money line for that upside. But I do like the plus 6. I'm going to stick with my same narrative. The Knicks know the recipe to beat the Pacers. It is defense first. It is not running with them. Even if their defense gives you the ability to run it with them, to then be reverse exposed on your defense, you don't take it. You set up plays, you run full plays, you use 20 minutes or 20 seconds of the 24, and you set up your defense where the guy's shooting, the 2 other guys are getting back. So I'm telling you, the Knicks know how they lost 2 games and they know how they won 3, and it's with defense. So I like the 6 for that reason. I'm taking the 197 for the upside. I hope that makes sense. We'll go on.
All right. Our Bet Openly value prop is Christian Scott of the Mets. Over 5.5 Ks. It's only minus 123 at Bet Openly. Okay, guys. For those who don't know, he's one of the best prospects in baseball. This is his 3rd start now. And this Miami team versus righties, their K rate is mid-20s. Like, that's a terrible K rate. The Marlins aren't good. And even their couple good hitters, like Berger, Jazz, strike out a ton. So this is a great spot for him. And at minus 23, there's a ton of value at Bet Openly.
I like it. I'm sticking with big gifts, boys. I gave out a 3-unit play about a week ago on the Panthers in this series. I clearly feel good about that play. And I'm going to give a different bet here. I'm going to give the Florida Panthers in the first period minus a half a goal. I think they will come out strong. They will not let Boston slow the game down. They will control the pace. And I love that it's plus 184. Now, if you guys want Florida Panthers money line in the game, I won't say a word. I get it. But hear me out. The value on the plus 184 at minus a half in the first period is my favorite play in this game.
Love it. All right. And our Bet Openly value prop, play of the day. This is grossly mispriced at Bet Openly. This will not land there. Shohei Ohtani, over 1.5 total bases, minus 114. Okay. Against Frankie Montas today. Shohei, 417 lifetime hitter against Montas and over 20 at bats. He has 4 jacks, 11 RBIs, a 1450 OPS. This should not even be in the ballpark of plus money today, let alone only minus 114 at Bet Openly. This is as good a value as you can get on a total base prop, and the values at Bet Openly. So run over to BO, take it there, and go enjoy that money today in that game.
Might have gens. This is a lightning round. Trev and I printed 2.1 units yesterday. I'm 7-1 this week. I'm having a better week than Scotty Chef, and I'm going to hand Trev that mic.
Moonshot David Schneider, Toronto, plus 460.
Knickerbockers money line plus 197. They got to close out this series.
And our value prop of the day, Christian Scott of the Mets, over 5.5 Ks minus 123 at Bet Openly.
Unc Gino's best bet, Florida Panthers minus a half a goal, first period at plus 184.
And our Bet Openly prop play of the day, Shohei Ohtani, over 1.5 total bases, minus 114. Let's go have a great weekend. We got futures on this. I hit first round leader for plus 7 units again yesterday, back-to-back majors.
Back-to-back majors at like what, plus 2,000 or more?
3,000.
Insane, brother. Insane.
All right, let's go have a good weekend.
Later, bro. See you on Monday.
Bye.